As I was doing Chrisean Rock, Blueface, or whatever reading, most of the readings, anybody tied to Chrisean Rock, Empress always came out, but it came out in reverse in this reading. Blueface letting us know, okay, or somebody passed on, which would be Ronnie letting us know before he passed that Sean Malone, Lisa Malone, that's her, the Empress that came out in reverse. Okay, then you got the Emperor, all right, which would be Sean Malone. That's her biological father. It's the energy that I was picking up on. It kept coming out. Mother in law, okay, or godparents kept coming out. Politician, government, extortion, things of that nature, okay, police, crooked cop, corrupt cop, lawyers, attorneys, things of that nature. And it all ties to these two people. Okay, that's supposed to be Chrisean Rock's biological father right there. And that's supposed to be the stepmother. They was present at Chrisean Rock's birth. I'm guessing these are the people that get her out of trouble all the time. Um, they could be the reason or tied to Ronnie's death because before Ronnie died, he made it clear that the reason he was put in jail was due to Sean Malone, which would be her biological father. Her and Taseki got the Malone last name, Chrisean Rock, Eugenia Malone, Taseki Malone. Nobody else has his last name. Okay. This is him present at the birth. Allegedly, the biological father. And this is the stepmom sitting in the chair holding Junior. Okay. And then Ronnie made it known before he passed. Blueface asked her, why would you take your son to the godparents' house? You said he was walking around in a little dress and they was looking at you or some shit like that in a sexual way, or he did something to you. Okay, because he's possibly the biological father. Something ain't making sense. Another thing that stood out in the Blueface reading was molestation, rape, grooming, and things of that nature. She could be using that as an excuse to not get the proper DNA testing. Okay, because if it links back to the Malones, where they all get DNA tested, or Sean Malone get tested, we'll know whose DNA is who and what's what. Okay, but something is missing to this fucking story. Something ain't right. Something is fishy. Something is off. Then Ronnie, he the one who said, like I said, Chrisean Rock was supposed to take a charge for Ronnie. She didn't. He ended up locked up. Who got him locked up? Who's connected or got power to the point where they can get him locked up or not push a paternity test? Is what I'm picking up on. Okay, so I feel like he is the reason why he got moved out the way. Then I want to read something that Sean Malone posted in May 16, 2024. Sean Malone, Lisa and the Riddler today is an all day, all way, any drink Lisa pays celebration of a law school grad. So she finished law school, the stepmom. And yes, my suit is from the Riddler collection. All Malonister is celebrating. Okay, so this was a post that was posted. All right. So the stepmom finished grad school, and Sean Malone is a lawyer, a lobbying lawyer, a lobbyist. Okay, he promotes and organizes goals to government officials. A lobbyists are paid to influence how lawmakers vote on legislation. Okay, so he monitored, he arranged meetings, he monitored legislative hearings, developed legislative strategy, influenced public opinion, persuade government officials, okay, and research analyze legislator. Okay, it says Sean Malone is a powerful attorney and lobbyist in Maryland. He also supposedly could be allegedly Chrisean Rock's father. They say it's a lot of crooked politicians and lawyers and governments and attorneys and cops when it comes to Baltimore. Um, it also says he was at Junior's birth and Chrisean calls him her godfather. That's why godparents keep coming out. This is the man who helps her get out of her legal troubles. Okay? And this is the reason why they're not doing anything in their power to not allow Blueface or Ronnie to get a DNA test, because that little boy will link back to Sean Malone. The Malone family has been trying to set him up. Blueface better watch out. So Unalive came out and Unalive and John came out. He needs to be careful around Wack and Chrisean Rock. And he ain't the same no more. I don't feel like that's the same person that we seen before he went to prison. So they say Blueface needs to watch his back, okay? And I think she got some other plans, for Blueface. I don't know why, but I think that's the reason he got sent to jail and why he passed on.